So I have 5,000 health. That thing has 4,100. Yeah, that's fine. Interesting on the map. How do you position yourself on this map? Guess you focus. You go for one cap. Look for kind of. You don't want to get in B. Get crossfire. That seems like it'd be a really bad idea. Uh-oh. Am I gonna die? Certainly hope so. I did ask for a Hashidate. Well, I certainly hope I sink. Because it's entirely likely that I don't sink because they've not given me the correct cruiser. Yeah, I'll probably die. It's fine, probably. In terms of the composition, we're seeing that the Strat's moving into A. He's having a look. They've got RPF. They must do because they're pinging the map. And at least one ship, I guess, should take RPF. Oh, this is going to get close. I might not die to this flood. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna live through this. Well, this is fun. Anyway, moving on from 16 HP. See, Strat's doing kind of torps. Bismarck is firing a kind of a shot. The thing is, I don't want this to influence the game because... See, this is influencing the game now because they're turning around to see me to get killed. And they're giving away their positioning. Alright, boom, done. Excellent. Well, anyway, I hope that doesn't kind of influence the game too much. Let's focus purely on what's happening right now. Bismarck has taken a bit of damage, yeah. We'll see how this game runs out. I mean, it is what it is. I don't think you can really complain about it. Johanni's on the lead, he's looking forward. Bismarck is kind of coming around the corner. They've got the A cap. The enemy took the C cap. Okay. On the beginning to the B cap. But again, I don't think points are going to make the big difference here. Oh, Nelson's taken some... I'm guessing those were AP shells. He's taken a good chunk of the Fiji, but again... Fiji being one of those few tier 7 cruisers that can heal itself, especially when it comes to Silverline. And they're pushing on a flank. Now Kulach, is he meant to be that far behind? I guess. Nelson's kind of snuggled up on the island. I'm guessing they're now, we don't know if there's a radar or not. But the Cleveland was just around the corner, and this is Cleveland fire incoming now on the Bismarck, kind of going over the island. Now, how is he spotting this Bismarck? Is it a flanking destroyer that's giving sight, or is it a radar usage that's giving them detection? The Nelson is slowly capturing the Bravo cap, and that's what Kulach is... Nope, there's the Mara. So if they are being detected, it's either from a long range... just watching some of the AP shots in the Mara. It is either a long range radar... Okay, here we go. So the Fiji's... Is this a Hydro, perhaps? Yeah, this may be a Hydro from the Fiji now detecting the Cleveland and the Nelson. Speaking of which, the Nelson gets B, so they're beginning to build up points. But again, I don't think this game will go into... Did Yuhani just fire a torp into the island? I'll pretend I didn't see that, but everyone else did. So you can't honestly go... Yeah, so this... Is he going to get... Oof, Kulak just being dangerous here, and Yuhani creeping around the island. What happens if Slenderman goes full speed forwards and just blaps the Fiji in the nose? Now, that Bismarck is coming round the flank, and I guess it's intention to shoot. The thing is, he will get spotted maybe if the mana comes out, because Yuhani and Kulak are looking at the Nelson. And the Nelson's going to go forward, so he can't do any fire, especially with the gun angles, right? Cleveland is right there. We just saw the kind of the gunfire. So I'm guessing the man is spotting the Bismarck. I'm not sure why the... I mean, I know why the Bismarck's going wide, because he doesn't want to go into Cleveland fire. They're stalling the B cap, but they're still slightly behind on points, which means in a very long 13-minute game, Gold will win this. Health pool wise, you'd have to say that TTT is slightly down, especially if the Cleveland can keep getting shots now. However, Cleveland's reversing here with his all-American camo. I think secondary fire and AP, yeah. Bismarck's beginning to do some damage on the Cleveland, perhaps? It depends, because they can be quite trolly. So Yuhani smokes up, but the Cleveland can hydro and radar at the same time. Ooh, AP shots and Kulak. What's he trying to do? Is he going to try to get some torps off? No torps, though. Dragon. Oh, the island just getting too trolly. Now, the Nelson is pushing hard into the Fiji. Fiji's only got himself AP. Where are the torps from Kulak to help? It's not going to happen in time. Oh, he's trying to reverse around the corner. I think impending death. Here comes a torp. Detected, seen, and turned away from. But I tell you what, crucially... Oh, wow. The thing is, some of the shells actually landed into the island, and that torpedo has forced them into the island. If... Ah, there's no torps there. So what is Yuhani doing? Is he stuck? Is he just gonna... He's like, well, look, there's gonna be another salvo from Slenderman before he gets torps off. Oh, this is gonna be so tense. Is he gonna die here? I would have thought Yuhani's just dead. Oh, it's too shallow! Torps. Where's the torps? Yuhani, where are those torps? Just the one. Oh, he has to turn to use the other one, but the guns are turning around. Oh, the guns are turning, but they're going at a geometrically slow rate. The Cleveland's firing on Yuhani. Here comes 3 more torps. That's not enough to kill him. Ah, look at that! Fire your guns! Bismarck is now opening fire. I think Yuhani's dead. He's on 1,000 health. The Cleveland's going to make sure that Yuhani dies. Can the Nelson be punished? The Bismarck is now here. He can lay into him. There's definitely a flooding. Kulak. Oh, he takes a massive hit, Kulak. He takes another hit. He's down to 4,000. I don't think Kulak needs to push. This is overly aggressive. He puts torps in to kill the Nelson, but the Bismarck will have gotten it regardless. Okay. I'm not sure the DD needed to push there. So now what does Bismarck do? Because he's going to have problems with detectability and hydro, and he needs to push into the cap. It was kind of a trade. Like, I was always concerned about being nose in on the Nelson, and then that one torp that he fired early into the island could have helped, because had the torp gone into the Nelson, that follow-up 3 would have killed him. He might not have died, but it doesn't change the result that the destroyer from Kulak, I don't feel like he needed to push like that. Anyway, that's probably a hydro here from our Bismarck player from TTT. And he's pushing aggressively into the cap. I can see that. Now, what the gold team wants is sight on the Bismarck and allowing the Cleveland to fire over an obstacle, like an island or that type of thing. And then what our Bismarck player wants to do is, while he has his hydro ready, he just needs to charge full speed at the enemy and just, you know, not give the destroyer the chance. Because that's how he loses right now. To this. This is how he loses. Now, he can try and weave his way in between there. Be that maneuverable? Ouch! So he's probably gonna have to damage kind of flooding if there was one. Yeah, it looks like there was, because we saw the little kind of lighter puff. Oh, there's the Cleveland. Can he get an accurate siles in? Guns are not looking the correct way. I think he doesn't want to go into a narrow channel where the Gadage is. I don't think the Cleveland will let him get the cap, either. It's been forced out. He's trying to get the rear turrets now. We can see that coming in on the Cleveland, and he's also dodging the island. Fire. Okay, but the thing is, look at the Cleveland. He's truly angling. Yeah, that's not going to do anything. It's a real disadvantage. Now we see that TTT's spotter plane up. Is he just going to keep going forwards? I think he's got to a dead speed. I think he realizes Cleveland goes off. I will reverse. I will try and grab the capture point because he needs to get B. He needs to stop the enemy from getting the cap in 2.5 minutes. And the DD and the Cleveland, they can just keep running away, and that's how they're going to win this game. Oh, okay, so check how his front guns are positioning. So is he going to exit this way, reverse in like that, and then exit out like this way? Still, the problem is the Gadage could have gone around and gone into Alpha. Quite possibly. Cleveland AP shot. The Cleveland's turned around. Is he nose in? No, he's not. He's tail in, but he takes a little chump damage. The Bismarck, I believe, is secondary spec, because look, he's at 9.3 kilometers as well, so all of that is just going to help. Oh, see, now it's they actually turned around and dealt with it. So yeah, I think that's a problem. Still, he has sight. He's gone out of sight. He's punished the Cleveland, he's hurt it, yeah, but look, the DD's way on the other side, and he can just go into the A-cap whenever he wants. And that's it. The Cleveland will back off. He'll go into, because there's only 2 minutes left on the game clock. And the point differential, it's the fact that they had to turn around and shoot me before. Now I was going to say I'll come up to you and you kill me then. I'm not sure you can do draws here, but that is, I mean, technically speaking, TTT could have a grievance that it was not properly set up by goal, but you know, let's see if we play sportsmanlike and we just, you know, accept the loss and move on and blame Farah and Omni for me cursing the team. Well, it's not really me though, but you know what I mean. Dragic, I don't think he can do anything. Like, the Cleveland just runs away. Just run away and you'll be fine. Because look, the Gadage is going to turn around and he's just going to keep trying to chip into the Bismarck while it's safe, while the guns are facing the wrong direction, and he'll just go into Alpha and he'll cap it. So even if the Bismarck was somehow to get to Charlie and stall the points, he wouldn't have enough to catch up, and then they would also fall behind. Let me ask the casters. Okay. I'm just asking questions to the organisers how it would work. Oh, I'm getting messages. We'll assume that